No way. Hello and welcome. I think we're live. Welcome into the live. No way. So I dropped a tarot card. Happens to be the sun. Of all tarot cards that could have just fallen, it happened to be the sun. What are the odds of that? If you notice, I do have a band-aid on me chin. I cut myself shaving. Like pretty good too. Welcome in, straight to the point, all signs. I'm not going to waste time with this. I'm just going to kind of get into it and read. So just if you like the channel, welcome, subscribe, and hit the like button. All right, appreciate it. Welcome in, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. It's so weird. It's like it's kind of restricting my bottom lip because it feels like I have glue on my chin. It's one of those invisible bandages. You can see where the bandage is. I'm going to take it off. It's going to hurt probably, but I'm going to take it off during the reading. But I've been trying to let it soak up the blood. I want to shave it, cut myself, get myself a nice little slice. Welcome in. All right, we're going to start with Aries. Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Aries. I usually like to look and see how it looks. I didn't do that. Should I do it? I can do that. Well, people are finding that we're active. I got to type all this crap in. Leo, fire. Where the hell are you? There we go. That's weird. I showed my email. It's probably because I type it and I don't have to use it a lot on the phone. I knew the right one. Well, it's because I already typed Leo F. That's why. All right. Guess it's all right. It's bright enough. Aries. I was going to try to sink, hook, line, and sinker you before 2 minutes, but it would be a challenge for me. So Aries is going to be about I call it 2:45. 2:45 straight to the point for Aries, around 2:45. Just give me a second. How's that look for you guys? It's a little dark. I don't want the light in my face. So I'm going to have to do that a little more. There. I think that'll help you guys with seeing things. Star card, I believe that is. Yeah, I might have to just go close with them. All right, it's good enough. I don't need to see the video, the chat, video, all that stuff. Okay. You guys can see the live. I put the live up on this. But you have to have been here for a couple weeks too as a subscriber. Here we go. I don't know if it tells you guys that. Okay. Here we go. Aries. I'm still a little off on that. Straight to the point for you. Oh my God. What? No, sir. No, sir. So this is really annoying the hell out of me. I'm not going to pretend like this isn't annoying. Like this Band-Aid isn't driving me nuts. But, so I'm not going to pretend like I was all like, oh, the sun, because, I'm a sun sign. I'm a Leo. Maybe it's, like it's go time. It was upright, hit the floor. The sun was for you, Aries. First card on the table is the sun. What's this all about? Damn. Here we go. I like that. I actually do like that because I did not expect it. Here we go. Straight to the point for Aries. Clarify the sun card. You! Oh, man. What is really going on? Are you trying to figure out happiness or be productive or move towards happiness? Shit, Aries, I feel like you are trying to rip off I can't even rip the Band-Aid off because I don't know where to grab on my chin and shit. That's going to be I get it. It's too early. It's going to be bleeding. Like, it's still gross looking probably. But it says the Sun, the Emperor, and the Six of Swords. Give me more for Aries. What do we got for the zodiac sign of Aries? That coffee, I put way too much sugar and French vanilla swirl in it. I don't usually drink French vanilla. You are rushing towards happiness or hoping it rushes towards you. I feel like you're like, I just need to find it. It just needs to find me. And that's that. You may feel like you have the truth and clarity in it. You may be, I feel you give me an energy where you're probably sick and tired of looking for it, or feeling like it's not there. It's at a glance or it's at a distance away from you. Let's see where we go with this. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Aries, straight to the point. Two of Wands. So some of you, it's just, I get anytime you've had the opportunities, it's either short-lived or it didn't impress. You give me like it's short-lived, it didn't impress. When I went towards this situation of love, what happened? I didn't trust it, or it didn't trust me. I should have trusted my intuition, my gut, my feelings a little stronger, because it became like ah, deflected, or just it didn't mirror itself correctly is what I'm seeing for you. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles. It did, the investment sucked. So did, and the communication made it clear for you. The communication's in reverse. That it was just too much, and you didn't want to get stuck up in your head about it. Eight of Swords reversed, Page of Wands. So you just stopped doing it. It tells me you just stopped. You said the F with it. I'm done. I don't want to deal with it. Some of you, it's multiple energies. For you to get these two cards, there's too many damn people here. So you may have had a lot of off and on battles with people. Here we go. I'm going to pick them up and give you some more. Oh my God, that coffee is good. I don't buy it a lot because I don't like the aftertaste it leaves in my mouth, but I know it's stronger than the one I buy. I didn't buy a large one because I already had a large one earlier. Aries. I know the Band-Aid's kind of annoying to look at. I got to rip this thing off. God damn, it might as well be glue. I can't get this thing off my chin. Oh, give me a second. Where the hell? Oh man, if I don't get this off, I'm going to have like glue stuck to my face. Ooh, come on. Are you for real? I think a piece of it broke off. Ow! Ow, you fuck. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of blood stain. Ooh, my chin's extra fucking shiny now. But anyways, I think it did its job. No, I think it's still bleeding a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Show me more for the zodiac sign of Aries. Straight to the point for Aries. You give me like, I just want peace, but I also want to find happiness. Something about I'm like, I've made peace that I haven't found it, but I'm still. Some of you feel like you don't even want to be on the verge for it, while others of you, it's like it's something that you feel you'll still find, or you know it's there for you. If you were to give it like entertainment, go towards it. Here we go. Show me something for Aries. Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Aries. Show me something specifically for them to see. Knight of Cups reversed, Temperance, Judgments, and you're just tired. So a lot of the situations, it makes me feel like situations you might have felt like were hopeful or you could be passionate about. You have the strength card. I need to see what that's all about. Go to 4 for the bottom. When it came to emotions or trusting the situation, somebody felt like they needed to move away from it. So either you felt like somebody wasn't trusting you, or you felt like you couldn't trust somebody. And this is not like just, no, this could have been friends, but this feels more like the love department. This feels a lot like the love department. Like it doesn't want me to escape speaking about that. Here we go. Anything else for Aries? And some of you, once you guys were off and on, it stayed like that for a while. There was a lack of communication completely. It's completely stopped, or it was very on and off, like months apart. Months apart. Fucking, some of you could be years apart. Maybe it's just, some of you I was picking up. Some of you could just have a years apart age gap. It's kind of strange. Here we go. You got the same cards again. Hold on. You just got tired of it. Was like a hangover you didn't want to deal with. What? The Three of Swords. It became something to where it was like, I can't get flustered or bothered about the situation anymore. I'm done with that shit kind of energy. Like, no, I don't want to deal with it. Nine of Cups. It's almost like I don't want to soak in a situation that goes nowhere. Did you make up your mind on that? I feel like you wanted to. So it was like you were on and off about. It's like you were. It was temptations. This is all about temptation energy. Like you were tempted to give it another shot or another go. But I feel like it just produced the same outcome over and over again. I'm glad I got to say that part because I could feel that part about 15 seconds ago. And I'm like, I didn't say it. But it still wanted to come out. Oh, shit. Anything else for you? New beginnings. Why is that here first for Aries? Zodiac sign. Ooh, that came. Okay, I think that's what your focus is supposed to be on at this time. I feel like that is what your focus is going to be. Yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to play with. I feel like that's going to bring either a chemical romance or balance in your life. Love, Knight of Wands. And look at this. There's the balance. There's the security. The Shaman, knowing it. Because I feel like you've been feeling defeated in situations you've moved towards. That's what it's telling me. Some of you had to really trust yourself more than you could trust moving towards those partners or relationships. But now you're starting to recognize you want a celebration or committed energy happiness. It tells me you want it. You want it. And it's probably because it's been at a distance. And I feel like a distance slash, it's either it's been at a distance because you've allowed it to be at a distance, or it's because you've allowed it not to go anywhere, or you've just kind of washed your hands from it. Some of you, it's about the washing your hands. Here we go. And I feel like you're supposed to focus on doing something new, working a new happy angle. The Queen of Cups, go for it. Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Death. It's about going through a transition of breaking the silence, because you've been silent. You've been silent. And a lot of you, it's about not going towards or focusing on what didn't work out. What didn't work out, Aries. It's about starting brand new communication, bringing in balance, having no fear while you do this, not feeling juggled, and just manifesting what you've been looking to go after this whole time. I'm going to tell you something. The way I just read the tarot for the zodiac sign of Aries, if that message was for you, hey, Rhonda, good to see you. Everybody else, how you doing? Hey, Jill. Hey, Nancy. Tracy. Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. If that message resonated with you, you know what it was telling me psychically? Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. I already went way over my time for Aries. You know what it was telling me for Aries? You probably gave up if you went towards the next one, it's that one for you. I'm going to look you right in the dead ass, right in the face. Even though I can't see your face unless I look at your little icons or try to see something that's not in front of me that I can try to have, guides help put in front of me. I ain't doing all that work. I'll tell you this much. Something tells me it's like it just became too easy to recognize. It wasn't shifting or changing. So it was easy to let it go. And I feel like they're trying to tell them one more time. One more time. Whatever, whoever that's for. That ain't on me. That's up to you. That's up to you. And I would love to see in the future somebody sees this video and they're like, I gave that one more time. And I'm so fucking happy I did. I would love to see that on my live or my comments in the future. Here we go. I'll probably be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Because it'd be 6 months, a year later, whatever. But we're going to move on to Taurus. All right. Taurus. Taurus will be about 1425. All right. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Taurus? You give me an energy without, I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's my Band-Aid. It's all crumpled up. I'm like, what is that? I thought it was a dead moth. You give me an energy without using the tarot. Career situations, wanting to make them expanding them. But you also give me an energy of wanting more excitement. I want to be more excited. I want more thrills. I don't know why I picked that fucking part up. Whatever. Let's see what you got. Straight to the point for Taurus. You have this weird thing going on right now. I'm picking up where Taurus wants. It's like you want to start again. You give me I want to start again, or I know I need to start again. You almost make me feel like I'm supposed to say what Aries wants, you're about to go after it all over again. Or you know it's been enough time. Something about like that shit. Okay. Here we go. Show me something for Taurus. Straight to the point. Why do you start with this card? It tells me if you've been at a distance with going out, celebrations, putting the work and effort towards it, maybe you're starting to trust your psyche. Maybe you're starting to strengthen up, recognizing it's time to go through that transition. Recognize this is what's needed. Has there been no work towards it? That's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that investment's been put down, and I feel like it's time for the change. It's time for you to go after correction. It's time to correct it. And I feel like, I feel like you fucking already know. I feel like I'm only giving you what is that called? Confirmation. I feel like that's all I'm fucking doing right now. Here we go. It's reversed. What is it? Nine of Swords. You give me, I'm not even surprised. That 8, you see that? That 8 of Wands, you're ready to, so it's like if you backed off from situations or things felt stagnant, you're ready to see the shift of it. You're all about recognizing shit for what it is, whether it's around you or you're doing it to yourself. I like that. I kind of, that I can appreciate. It's almost like what you haven't worked on or moved towards, now you're starting to manifest or see things kind of clearly, and you're working your way out of it. I like that. Here we go. Show me something for Taurus, please. Ooh. You have an energy where it's like, I'm not going to worry about what I've missed out on or what I've separated myself from, but I'm going to start putting work towards situations that I know I can invest in or that I can get balance with. You also give me an energy looking at this tarot where it's like, if I have to juggle it, I won't waste my time with it. You also give me that energy. Like, you give me like, it won't be hard to be hot and cold on people for a while you do this shit, while you go through this. Like, you're going to be like, well, maybe I'll do this or maybe I'll do that, but it's not going to be like it's not going to it's something that comes, it doesn't come on off a whim. It makes me feel like it comes out of your gut, out of your sense, out of your gut, maybe your third eye, even just trusting your situations or knowing what to go towards. You give me like, whatever happens, you won't let it upset you energy. I like that. But why? Give me something else for you. What do we got for Taurus, please? Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Again, and this card was out. I just didn't show you the cards. The Hermit. I feel like you know what to trust. I feel like the actions that you're going to trust is a lot of what you decide. You give me this, like, I know how I'm running. It's almost like nobody's getting this football out of my fucking hands. It might have like a death grip on that shit. Show me a little bit more. Explain this to me, for them. For the zodiac sign. Balance, working towards it. What else do you have? 10 of Pentacles. Clarify that in reverse, though. You're not afraid of the change. It's straight up. If you don't trust the situation, you'll cut away from it. So it's almost like if there are situations you can't trust or that happen, you have a lot here. You have balance and trusting, moving towards balance, getting what you want, going after what you want. But you give me like, I'm not going to feel obligated and I'm not going to feel like you're fucking obstacle energy, like completely. The Hierophant, you've learned your lessons. And then you've got the Tower card, going after change and starting those new beginnings, working your angle or figuring it out. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're putting the work and effort towards this. And if bullshit comes around, you're cutting away from it or not dealing with it or not letting it stick around. You're like, nope, I'll just keep moving or working. I won't let you around me. Now the 8 of Wands is reversed. I'm not going to be down in the dumps over a situation that are a waste of fucking time kind of energy. Go to the bottom. The World, the Chair, because you're in a moving energy. You're not, I understand what I need to do now, energy. And I really think that's a good energy for you to be in right now. Some of you might still feel like you're on the verge of figuring it out. While others of you, if you're further along, it's only because you're trusting yourself on the decisions you make that are going to help you create what you're looking for. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else for the zodiac sign of Taurus? I do need to drink coffee. My mouth is getting dry. You give me like I'm going to either be preoccupied with work, figuring something out work-wise for yourself. Some of you, whether it's like a business or just going into a new or adding work to the table, it's something. It's something about work. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Could be about health as well. Some of you might start to really want to brush up on health, whether it's eating better, doing things more fitness, or becoming more, getting more like comfort, like with maybe it's like a meditation, or it's not. I just feel like it's not letting things get to you. You give me like, I'm not gonna let shit get to me for a while. Some of you might have just been riding that wave for a hot minute already, and now it's like the bubbles burst to where action. It feels like you need to take action with shit. Here we go. Over the left hand, Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Empress, Temperance, and the Sun. I feel like it's telling me is what hasn't been, what didn't make you happy, or what didn't work out. You gave your time, your patience, your energy to a situation. Probably tried to nurture the fuck out of it. But did it give you what you were looking for? Did you get what you were looking for out of it? Because at the end of the day, I don't think it brought the happiness that you were aiming to receive. This is a reading where it's like you didn't get what you wanted. And I think you see through the bullshit. The Ten of Wands and the Ace of Swords. You have truth and clarity. You know that. You know that. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Fuck, it had you drained as fuck. And you got tired of that bullshit. Had you stuck. You're not stuck anymore. Fuck no. You're like, I'm aware of that shit. I'm aware of that. And now I'm just going to, I feel like you're chasing dreams at this point. And gonna expect, you may even become very like emotionally attached to focusing on the things that just make you happy versus worrying about any offers of passion that come towards you for a while. You're going to be that magician. You're going to be very creative. And then I think once you figure out what's really working for you, then all of a sudden you might start focusing on love or passion. All right. Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Seven. Right now, I feel like you're putting your emotions into a place of check where you're not going to be played with or guarded. Five of Wands, or fight for situations that feel like they didn't fight for you. You're like, fuck that bullshit. I don't need that toxic shit in my life. The devil, I don't need that shit. I don't need love to be fulfilled. Yeah, sure, I could communicate. Yeah, sure, I could settle down. But what the fuck do I need to do that for when I can go towards that after I get what I want? That hasn't brought me anything that's brought me things that have felt like they were sturdy. So I'm leaving it behind. Why am I going to get upset about situations? I've already been there kind of energy. I feel like emotionally you've accepted it. I feel like if you were ever like hurt or heartbroken or cheated on, I feel like you got over that too because you learned to trust. You didn't need that. You needed you. You needed you. All right? This is what I see for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Taurus, you leveling up. You leveling up like a son of a bitch. You're not letting things get to you. You're not letting things get to you. I don't give a shit if it's a friend, foe, lover, what it is. You could be sun, moon, or rising for this reading all goddamn day long. But you're like, nah, it ain't happening. I ain't got the patience. I ain't got the time for it. They don't see me for what I see them for, or they don't understand me. I'm walking away kind of energy. So that's how I feel you're in. That's the vibes that's like the checkmate you're giving me. I don't play chess. I don't even know how the fuck to play chess. There's another avenue that Taurus could kick my ass in. Here we go. Gemini. Thank you for the super chat. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Okay. That doesn't look too bad. I ran over. I got a mole on my chin. Everybody's like, you got some dirt on your chin. It's like, no, that's a little flat mole on my chin. Doesn't protrude much, but I cut the hell out of it. Shave. Here we go. No, not yet. I think I need two more for you. Two more. we got for Gemini? Straight to the point. What is the message for Gemini? Let me tell them. Straight to the point for them. What is it that needs to be said right now? Why does it start with this card? Explain this card before I say anything. I want some. Explain to me what's up. I'm just going to say what I'm feeling. I don't even feel, I feel like I just need to express what you may be going through or went through. Now, this may not pertain to every Gemini out there, but to a good proportion, it might be more than I think. Probably. The Moon and the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. The immediate feeling this gave me, these four cards, was you do not feel engaged towards situations of celebrations or committed energy like love. You feel like you're more on a journey of purpose or direction right now than being committed to love situations, whatever that's about. Love isn't doing it. And you know that with that Moon card clarify. You're not stuck in the suspense of understanding it. The Hangman's reversed. You're not upset about that either. You're not upset about that either. Some of you might have had a hard time with I almost said with a Taurus or Earth sign or another air sign. Might have been a fucked up situation you went through with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or an air sign. Here we go. You are like trying to figure. It's almost like you. I almost feel like you're trying to figure out your next best thing, and I feel like you're wanting to wrap your emotions into something that makes you happy or makes you feel like you're getting everything you want. Some of you that could be work and love because it shows me it that way. Some of you it's more dedicated to work and it overlaps love. And that's just because I can feel that. Like my gut feels upset. I feel like I could puke when I talk about love when I read you. And I don't think that's good. Or just are you not entertained? No, fucking Gemini, you are not entertained kind of energy. You're like, nope, I don't give a fuck kind of energy. Like, love, what the fuck is that? I don't fucking remember what that's like kind of energy. Now, that may not be all you, but that's what it's making me feel like. You have the Eight of Wands. You have the Psychic card. You have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Why do we get the energy you're only supposed to really focus on? You have also, I don't know if I said the Six of Pentacles with that Knight of Cups there. Those are in between. So you have basically trying to figure out the next phase here, working your way up towards it, learning to love it and trust it. That part is this just means it means a lot to you. That's all that gives me, really. The Knight of Cups to the Six of Pentacles, though, the love is there that you want in balance, too, if you're willing to really go into the Zen or trust. It's almost like you give me a strong, I want everything energy, but I'm not giving my time to everything right now. What is that? That's the energy I get right now. Like I want love, I want success, but it's like I'm picking which one I'm going after. You know what? Like, are you waiting for like a special raffle drawing? Like, I don't get it, but I feel like you're stuck on one more than the other. Some of you, it could be love. I am picking up a lot of you. It's work, or you've reduced. You give me like love isn't. It's just not doing it. It's just not showing up for me, or I'm not showing up for it right now. Kind of energy. Here we go. Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands reversed, Strength card, Judgment reversed, Ten of Pentacles, and you. Are you going towards love? Are you letting love towards you? Because emotionally, you seem good on your fucking own here. Knight of Wands, no, I'm not letting love towards me. Strength with Judgment. I've cut that door or cut the chain. No ball and chain with Gemini. Ten of Pentacles to the lovers. Ten of Pentacles to the lovers. Are you investing in yourself or respecting yourself? Are you at a distance with love right now? Because that's what it's telling me. Here we go. Some people are going to be like, how the fuck? Page of Cups reversed. Empty shit. Here we go. Temperance and the Three of Swords. You have like enough's been enough, or I've dealt with enough. Give me more on the Temperance, the Hierophant. I've learned that when it comes to being emotionally open or available, you may feel like it doesn't, you give me like it doesn't reciprocate towards me the way I feel towards it, or it doesn't show out for me the way I want to show out for it, or it can't connect with me or figure me out. Some shit like that. What is this shit? And it's probably been, it could have been with a water sign, maybe an air sign. You got more air here. Maybe some of you an earth sign. I thought that was I thought that was King of Wands, but it's the King of Pentacles. Could be an air, water, earth sign for you guys. Here we go. What else do we have for Gemini? Straight to the point. Oh, crack my neck. Sunglasses went flying. Welcome to the channel. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini? I forgot to timestamp your shit. Shit. Damn it. Here we go. Keep getting emotions and balance. You now. And the Judgment. There's been a lack of going towards or trusting fulfillment with love relationships. It's almost like you feel like they're for a forgotten time, or you're just not giving energy to them. You're not excited about it. No. The High Priestess here. Why is the High Priestess here? This is going to be a whole different thing real quick. This ain't, I left this away because it wasn't supposed to be with those. Here we go. So you're aware that you've cut situations off, people off, or stayed at a distance. Page of Pentacles, reversed, not put work towards the situations. The Chariot, not move towards them. Sitting your ass still communicating, or strong in action and communication. Clarify her. Show me. So it tells me you're still a good communicator, but nothing's fucking pleasing you or making you happy outside of the communication or the interactions. It's almost like you're being stimulated for the moment. Is this fucking resonating, or should I just shut this fucker off? You let me know real quick. I will read the comments this time. I'm gonna fucking sit here, enjoy a coffee, light a cigarette. Fuck, if I had a donut, I'd eat that bitch. I don't really eat donuts that often, but still. I did just have a fucking huge Danish though the other day, about the size of my goddamn face. It was a fucking delicious cherry Danish. Anyways. Show me more for Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? Victories in reverse. So am I supposed to say what I feel? What do you think? Because what I feel for you is you've just given up on moving towards things outside of, like, if it could be an attachment or like a beginning to start, you've backed away. You've backed away. That's what it fucking tells me. You're not taking any fucking offers that come towards you, or you're not interested. I didn't even know that was there. The 10 of, I did see this though, because it's on my table. The 10 of Swords, those new beginnings, you're leaving in the cold. And some of you, when I said, should I just tell you what I feel? It's either you're leaving him in the cold, or you felt left in the fucking cold for too long. So it's easy to fucking reflect what you felt was given. You know what I mean? Like, well, I've dealt with this so many times. Let me fucking be like a rubber band and project the energy back. Maybe that's not all of you, but that's what's going on here. Oh, shit. Here we go. Gemini. Show me something for Gemini. First one. Hit the ground. Jesus. Put a fucking fork in me. I'm done. I'm over the fucking reading. I'm done with it. Here we go. Here we fucking go with this. Not hanging out. Not available. Needing to move out of that energy. Needing to know to work out of it. Nine of Swords. Get kind of stuck in your head. Emotionally not fulfilled by it. Kind of looking away from the investments or those fucking offers. There she is again. Saying, back up. I don't want your cup. Don't spill that shit on my white dress. Get the fuck back. You're too close. No, don't like it. Don't want it. Don't need it. Type energy. And you've already made up your mind. You've already made up your mind on that situation. You are resonating for sure. I did say I would read them. No, don't shut off. Yes. So I got a couple people to answer the question. Here we go. Six of Cups, the Shaman reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. The Queen of Cups. Some of you also have a I'll show you attitude. I almost use my coffee like a motherfucking microphone for Gemini. What the fuck am I doing? Gemini, I'll do it for you. Bitch, I'm gonna show you who Gemini is. Let's do one of those fucking head spins or some shit, or bebop or something. Do something with your goddamn self. You doing something. You about to show a motherfucker who you are, or you want them to see who you are. That's what it's showing me in the tarot. Just saying. I'm fucking just saying. You have a very, very, it's kind of admirable in the way I'm looking at this, like a very admirable confidence towards the situation. It's almost like, for some of you, if you felt put to the left, whether it was love or work, whatever it was, you don't give me a what goes around, comes around energy, like, fuck you, bitch, you're going to get karma. You don't give me that energy. You give me an energy of, watch me at my best. And you're not going to be able to look away. That's the energy you give me. Jesus Christ, Gemini. Where are you coming from? I don't know. Maybe this is getting some. Maybe it's not getting you all. But it's what I'm feeling on. It's what I'm feeling on who? On who? The one card that kept showing me. I saw the wing, so I knew it was you. The Hangman, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups. What are you emotionally attached towards? Your success. And you're wanting everybody to see that fucking shit. You're wanting everybody to fucking see that shit. And it's almost like I didn't even have to fucking tell you, bitch. I knew I could conquer it, the Emperor. You might have felt like people didn't believe in you. You give me with that King of Pentacles reversed. They didn't believe in you or your work. You're not focused on that. It made you kind of lack moving towards passion or being creative towards love. It made you kind of hang the towel. Throw in the towel, say, fuck that shit for a while. 10 of Wands, it's too much work. It's too much of a headache. It's more of a headache than a blessing. Show me something else for Gemini. The World. King of Cups reversed. Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Clarify that. Wait. You have a weird, like, it's like you'll listen and learn, but you also feel like it needs to be done more on your side of the fence. You're giving me those vibes. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. You're giving me like, I'll listen, I'll learn from what people have to say. I'll recognize if they're giving something beneficial, but at the same time, are they recognizing what I offer? And that's probably why you're coming out with like, I'm going to show you energy. Okay. I think a little more and we're moving on. The High Priestess, the Knight of Cups. You keep getting that. I feel like what I might be missing is you may not put work into celebrations or move towards happiness, things that could make you happy, until you get what you've been trying to be committed towards or figuring out. You have I'm going to figure something out before I move towards love. Show me anything else if that's not the message for the Gemini watching. What do you need me to see or say right now? Past situations. Some of you, it's about before taking a risk. It's about wrapping up an old situation, or it's about not being upset or feeling committed to locking yourself into a situation if it's going to bother you. Eight of Swords reverse, because you're in reverse. You don't want to be bothered. You don't want to have to cut ties or communication. You're more of like, I need to be able to work towards something, but it's got to show me value, change. It's got to show me that it's gonna last. That Queen of Wands, it's almost like your heart's afraid to trust the change or the committed energy. The Emperor, or even communicate. What's the manifest? What do you, the star card with the 6 of Wands reversed to the 5 to the 2? Some of you, it just tells me love ain't been doing it for you. It ain't been making you, it's made you feel out. You're on the outs with that shit, and you know you are. And I feel like you're tired of being the one putting everything. It's almost like I don't want to fix everything anymore. Do you know that about the situation? Has money overconquered situations, or has stress been up your ass? And that's just a weird way to say it, but it feels like you've been dealing with either, some of you could be health complications or a lot of stress. You give me stress and work-oriented energy, and love is just like, it got ran over. It's roadkill. Maybe it's not all y'all, but that's what's I'm picking up for the reading. We're gonna move on to Cancer. Cancer. All right, I got a timestamp Cancer. Hold up. 42 minutes. Gemini, I have no idea where I started you. And I think I just broke this. Oh, I fixed it. 42:15. I have no idea. We're gonna say like 34 for Gemini, maybe 30. I think it was like 38 for Gemini. No, it was way before that. So like let's say 34. Stick with that. I'm probably way off. Maybe I'm close. I don't remember. I don't know if I said it. Here we go. Straight to the point for Cancer. Straight to the point. Keep letting my cigarettes burn out. Damn it. Get the last couple drags off this. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Straight to the point. So big sign of Cancer. Put that on the bottom, and let's do this. Here we go. What is the message for Cancer? Here we go. This is going to be for the Cancer who isn't committed, or you give me a weird energy. Like I respectfully decline the toxic anything that can fucking show up at me. I rebuke that shit. Like I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm not looking for it. Show me something for Cancer, please. Reverse. Are you looking to work with that right now? Hell no, you don't trust it. The Star. You fucking don't trust love it as far as you can throw it. Why do I say it like that? You've got the Shaman in reverse, which is you not trusting it. You got the Star wanting to manifest probably more things that are practical, that could make you happy, or seeing things that could work out. It's like you have a strong, vivid imagination and dream and mind state, but you're still not trusting situations or people. Fucking people. You're not jumping down that fucking rabbit hole. Fuck that, because you ain't into the you're not into the, that's the Hermit reversed. You're having a hard time trusting it. I think you've learned a lot of lessons, and I feel like you're learning to trust your goddamn self more than people around you. Does that ring a bell? Here we go. You goddamn right it rings a bell. 7 of Pentacles is here. 7 of Pentacles. It's almost like I know what I should have invested in, or what I did invest in, or what invested in me. Let's clarify some of this shit. Here we go. Anything for Cancer. 6 of Pentacles. When it came to balance, it had you up in your head. The outcome, the Judgment card, the Page of Pentacles, the celebration, it got cut off. Where either you had to get away from it, or it stayed away from you. And I feel like I feel like I should be playing. I almost said ping pong because I like ping pong, but what's that fucking game where you pull the stick back and it fucking shoots the ball up and you gotta slap the levers? What the fuck is that game called? Man, I fucking can't believe I can't think of the name of that game. You see it like a fucking restaurant. What is that fucking called? It's not swing ball. You gotta put a quarter in a bitch. Probably today $1. But like you hit the little metal ball. You pull the fucking joystick back, it hits the little ball. I don't know what the fuck that's called. Anyways. But I see like ding, 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 where it's like what I'm seeing in this situation is what it's either like it stayed away from you or you stayed away from it, or it was both ways. It was too much fucking all over the place. Pinball. There we go. I'm thinking, so I'm like over here, like, I like ping pong because I like the game ping pong. And if I get into it, I can like get good at it and like aggravate the person, unless they're like fucking, they live and breathe that shit. Then I'm going to be like, play with yourself. Like throw the fucking paddle down and be like, yeah, I'll go fucking shoot something. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck that. Not a sore loser, but if you can whoop my ass and I can't keep up, I'm not gonna fucking pull my back out trying to impress you. I might laugh for a little while and just be like, all right, I get it. You're like the god of fucking ping pong, but no, it's pinball because it looks like pinball bullshit. Here we go. Let's go. Some of you stay clear of it completely. Male or woman, it's like I won't be that fucking ball anymore, or I won't focus on it. What the fuck? Because you're tired. You're tired. And you know that you're tired of it. It's like, la, 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 I don't want to deal with it. Now, this is interesting, and I want to get clarification on this for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Why the fuck did you just get 444? Huh? 444, but all in reverse. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Let's see what the cards have to say. What are the 444 about? 2 cards, and I caught them with my thumb. Moving away from the past. I feel like the past has put you in a position where it's like, ugh. 2 of Wands, a Strength card, the 10 of Cups. It didn't make you happy. And anytime you revisit it, it just upsets you again. It just pisses you off all over. And you're like, I don't got time for that. Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. There's a couple fucked up storylines here. I'm going to say them. Some of you felt like a male got in between a woman. The guy could have been around your age or older than you. And the woman that they fucking got, whatever the fuck happened. So it's telling me 2 things here. Did a male cock block a situation around a younger child? Because that could have been what it was. Did a male go after a younger woman and not value you, wanted the younger woman? Because that could have been what it was. Here we go. I just get like irresponsible. Something about being very irresponsible. Irrational energy. Whatever. Here we go. Ace of Pentacles. The Empress reversed, the Fool card. The 5 of Wands reversed, the Temperance reversed. What the hell? You got tired of fighting. You didn't have the voice anymore. I get like, I don't have the voice anymore. I don't have the tolerance anymore. I'm not going to fight. Some of you, there's a scary message I'm about to say. When I say scary, some of you, it's like, I'm better off just staying away from it. While others of you, you had to quietly get away and figure out that escape. That's the scary part. If you had to quietly get away, you were with a bad fucking person. And I don't like to say there's only good people in the world and there's no bad people. No, there's good and fucking bad people out there. I don't care how people view shit. There's good and fucking bad people out there. You know what I'm saying? No, we're all God's children. I get it. But if this fucking person's that fucked up, psychotic, or mentally fucked, they're bad. They're bad. Or if I'm not getting into that fucking, that whole, we're not going to go into that. But here we go. You give me, I have 2 energies here. So there's women that either you're in a relationship. I'm just going to fucking cross my arms and tell you how I feel because it's pissing me off. So some of you were in a relationship where it was all about fucking control. And that person wanted control. That person probably got away with what they wanted or didn't treat you the best for some of you. And that might have been the person that was trying to silently escape or plan their way out. Nobody should ever fucking feel that fucked up in a relationship. Ever. All right. Now, the other person that I see here with this Ace of Cups, the Death card, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, the Empress reversed, the 3 of Swords, and then your happiness, the Sun card upright, is somebody felt like somebody stole something or took something away from them. Felt like they didn't deserve the privilege to be around it. Bitch. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's almost like they tried to put you in a position where you couldn't get what you wanted. And it looks like it fucking hurt. It looks like it fucking hurt. I'm just gonna put it out there. It looks like it hurt. They might have won that fucking battle too for a while, or emotionally had you in their clutches, had you right where they fucking wanted you. It's specifically telling me it was a fire, water. You got fire, definitely fire. I'm gonna say fire, water sign that did this to you. Fire, water sign. I don't know who did this to you. That made you feel that way. Could have been an Earth. Could have been an Earth. It feels like fire, man. Fire or water fucking really fucked with you. Maybe Earth, but you keep pulling. You got the 7 of Cups, the Chariot, your card, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Too much fire. 6 of Wands, fire. 2 of Pentacles is your Earth. The Wheel, more Earth. Let's do it again. Earth. One more time. Earth again. 3 of Pentacles didn't work out. Just feel like it's telling a story. 10 of Wands, letting go of the burdens. 2 of Swords, making a decision. 8 of Wands, running away. It's upright. Needing change. King of Swords, might have tried to speak your truth to a situation, or get clarity, or justify a situation, or make like amends to a situation. I don't feel like it went anywhere. I feel like he was too fucked up or stubborn to listen. Ooh. 9 of Cups. I feel like it just put you back to where you didn't want to go. Now the roles could be reversed, and a woman could have done this to a man. Don't get it fucked up. There are men out there that need a lot of healing, and there are women out there that still need a lot of healing. It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? But so for Cancer, what it's telling me is you've kind of, it's almost like, I don't want to say it the way I see it, but the way I see it is, it seems like the ladies just had too much. You drew the short straw too many times. I'm just gonna say what the fuck I can feel. Fuck this, I'm saying it. So the ladies, you drew the short straw too many times. Whether it was a love relationship, whether it was about family situations, whether it was around trusting people, friends, or the gossip, or the horse shit. That's what happened with the ladies. The guys, I get like a fear energy, or a lack energy of being enough in a relationship energy that they hide. All right, whatever. And I fucking might lose people over it. That ain't fucking me. I don't give a fuck how you feel or what you think. I'm going to tell you what I can feel, and what you might need to understand, that you need to learn how to feel and understand about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sucks, but trust me. Trust me. It's all about recognizing what's good for us or healthy for us to identify with what we don't want to believe about ourselves. Trust me, I got a lot to fucking shit, the same bullshit you got to deal with in a different way. Here we go. I feel fear on the guys though, like fear, or a shy energy about approaching it or believing it's gonna work. It's almost like the guys were in an area where they wrap their emotions so tightly to a love situation. I don't give a fuck, they're straight, gay, what the fuck they are, but whatever they wrapped themselves towards, when they got hurt, they were never able to escape that pain, and it made them kind of afraid to move forward, or very like, people like they don't know how to figure them out, or they're very quiet around the next person, if they even allow it, because I'm feeling a lot of them don't even allow it. Whatever, we're done. Give you a little bit more. Here we go. Here we go. Cancer. Strength card, 7 of Pentacles is reversed. Why? What is the message for the zodiac sign of Cancer? So it's telling me the Strength reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. You've given me like, I've wanted things to work out, either with a fire, definitely fire, water, earth sign. The top 4 cards: fire, earth, water, earth. But when I've tried to put work or passion towards it, or drop my guard and believe everything can be like It takes two kind of energy. It doesn't go anywhere or work. The Two of Cups reversed. It doesn't last very long is what it's showing me. The Star card with the Knight of Wands, it's played with for a little while. And then somebody becomes very like above or aware of the situation, that something's going in a different direction and not towards the situation that was meant to be worked towards, or it's almost like feeling like you're connecting with people, but when you connect with them, it's never really gonna stay kind of energy. Maybe deep internally you feel that. Maybe that's what it is that you got to kind of work through. Maybe that's your karma in this life. Maybe that's the fucking, I don't fucking know here. What's going on? Page of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, Page of Swords, and the Devil. Why is the Devil in reverse, and the Lovers and the Hermit? So when it's been an option to be like open up towards love or trusting committed energies, you've learned the communication was fucking unhealthy or deemed unfit. You either felt played with or taken advantage of, and it made it hard to open the trust or hand that fucking lantern over to anybody else, because you only wanted to own your own security is what it's telling me. You felt like that's how you'll stay balanced. Better not to speak, or like, you ever heard the term don't speak if not spoken to, where you're like, bitch, I don't need to hear that term. I just won't speak to you. I won't speak to anybody. Backed off kind of energy. The Shaman in reversed. When it came to building or being emotionally content, you give me an energy where it was like, I do want to go towards it, but at the same time, it's happened too many times. So it makes me feel like there's no reason to focus on it. This is like, I've dealt with it too much. I've dealt with it too fucking much. Every time I've wanted this, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, I was willing to put the work towards it. But what happened? Page of Pentacles reversed, the Emperor. It made me tired. It exhausted the fuck out of me. It went fucking nowhere. 3 of Cups reversed. So what happened? 4 of Wands, Judgment, 10 of Wands. You stop letting it be a burden. You cut away from the problems, the situations. You stopped allowing them in. That's what it's telling me. Anything else for Cancer real quick? Show me something for Cancer, straight to the point. 9 of Cups, why? You give me an energy where you're trying to commit to changing what you know or what you've dealt with, but you're still trying to you're still trying to carve that wheel or figure out how to do it. That's the energy I pick up. Look at the bottom of the deck. You're trying to get the victory. You want the victory, but you're still trying to figure out how to do it, but how to do you and do you very well at the same time. You don't give me like, I don't feel approachable energy. You just give me an energy where it's like, I don't feel like happiness is changing or inviting itself towards me. Well, that's kind of hard. And my left ear ring. Somebody may need to look up why your left ear rings. Maybe someone's talking shit about you. Maybe you're getting a little enlightened. My left ear rang when I look down at that shit. That's what I have for the zodiac sign of Cancer. I'm not sure what the fucking left ear ring means off the top of my head. I should fucking know that, but I don't know that. The left one. All right, Leo, 61 minutes. Leo, here we go. All right. Let's do this. F11. Here we go. Now, before I say Leo, and I know I said 61 minutes, I will go say this to Cancer. So I remember that I'm still in Cancer. Hopefully I see this in the video. I get like the women are fighting to be more nurturing or more around situations. They don't want time to escape them. The ladies, whether you're my age or older than me, I feel your energy is in that energy. The guys. What I'm feeling for the guys is they're trying to stay afloat with work. They know what they want, but either they're trying to manage work and stay successful, find work for some of them, or they're not trying to let the things that they dealt with in love be carried into the next thing they get involved in. Or they're not even taking love that serious. That may not be pertain to all guys, but that's the energy I'm picking up on the males right now. I'm done. We're done here. All right, Leo. 60, fuck it, an hour and 1 minute in. 101, I guess. I went a little too long and my fucking phone's vibrating. What the hell? I had a feeling I gotta, no, not something else. Oh, I'm just right, busy. It wrote boxer. At least it didn't write boxers. It wrote boxer. Maybe my fat thumbs wrote that. I have this like swipe thing where you slide your finger. Leo, 101. Well, look at that, right on the button. Here we go. That's going to be 102. Here we go. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. What is this about? Leo. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Taking action. Some of you who are focused on work are going to be very focused on work or the actions around work for a while. This is where you're at. Love ain't looking so hot for Leo. I hate to do that to you. But love ain't looking so great. I hate to be that guy. But the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Lovers reversed. It's almost like, what the fuck? Like, fuck. But clarify anything you need to say to Leo. I'm sorry, Leo. Here we go. Is that the... Oh, I thought that was a sun card. Chariot. Keep showing me it. But Chariot's probably going to show up. We'll see. At some point, I wouldn't be surprised. The Hanged Man, the Four of Wands. Love does not feel... It feels fucking lost. It feels like it's buried under a rock. It feels non-existent. Non-existent. You have non-existent energy in love, Leo. That's what it's telling me. That's what it's saying. Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I don't know what the fuck these two. Let's look. Let's figure it out together. Let's see what this shit is. Oh, more not happening. What the fuck? Like, come on. Did somebody put a fucking spell or a curse on you? Somebody buy a little fucking Leo girl or guy doll and start fucking stabbing it and sprinkling voodoo dust and shit on it, fart on it or something? What the fuck is going on? Or is it just like, is it just not something you're giving time to? Or do you feel that it's not giving time to you? I don't know what the fuck this is, but why does it feel like a curse? like it looks bad for love, at least for you. Shit. It don't look good. Don't look good at all. Two of Wands, Temperance reversed, and the Devil. Devil's reversed. Clarify the damn Devil reversed. Here we go. It's probably your ass. Nope. Six of Swords. Temperance, Devil, Six of Swords reversed. Why is that like that with the Two of Wands in front of it? King of Wands energy reversed. You need a new fucking beginning. You don't have, you feel like, yo, you guys definitely come at an energy where it's like there's nothing in love that excites me right now. Some of you may have had the opportunity, it flunked. It was a fail. That boat fucking, I'm sorry, but it sank. Or you just let the boat go by. You were like, keep fucking paddling, bitch. Or you were like, nope, sink, bitch, kind of energy. Because that King of Wands with that 10 of Swords energy in reverse makes me feel like you want a new fucking beginning. I know you fucking lying. I got to do it with Leo. Yes. Here we go. Balance, 7 of Cups, and the Emperor. 2 of Swords. 7 of... What the fuck? You're not even disgusted by it anymore. I feel like it gives you cramps, or it may make you feel like you're gonna get diarrhea when you think about it. She looks all fucked up inside, like, oh, I'm gonna take a shit. You probably don't give any time to it. This makes me feel 5 and 5 reverse makes me feel like you don't feel challenged or threatened by it either. What the hell? Here we go. She does give me that I shouldn't have ate that shit face, though. Look at that real close. A very unsettling look. Here we go. Show me something. The World is reversed. The Hermit, the Strength, the 8 of Wands, and then there's you. We're gonna clarify these two. I like those two together, but what the heck? You show up. 8 of Wands shows up, which could be you, Sagittarius or Aries. Then you show up again. But before that, the World and the Hermit. Then you're here. So you show up like, well, first the World, the Hermit show up for you. Then the Strength shows up for you yourself. What is that about? This one first, because it needs to be in front of me like that, and this one's last. 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups. Emotionally feeling at a loss or a distance being connected. Getting growth, 8 of Pentacles. It doesn't feel like it exists. 10 of Wands. Or it's worth, I almost want to say the distance, the travel, the energy for you. Maybe the action, the communication. You don't feel like it's true. Emotionally, you want to be invested or start taking action. Queen of Wands, your heart's with it. But what's going on with you over here? Let's clarify this for Leo. What's the bullshit here? 8 of Wands and the Sun card. Show me. Okay, you want to flip over my thumb? Almost cut me? You have an energy where it's like the past, I'm over it. You have an energy where I'm over the past, or I'm so fucking sick of the past, is what you have. And you have that 8 of Wands trying to focus on being happy. You've learned from situations that may have felt like that got disassembled, disconnected, didn't work. You learn from them, but you're still like, where the fuck are my victories? And why don't I trust the fucking victory that's in front of me, or any of options that are in front of me? I don't feel attached to them. 8 Page of Pentacles. I don't see you putting, it's in reverse. I don't feel like putting work or emotions into it. The wheel's reversed. 2 of Pentacles. She's like, I don't want to be juggled or fucked with in that energy. Why is this here? 9 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Some of you all feel like you just can't find somebody to meet you halfway, or that's worth the investment. It's fucking easy. That's easy. It's what it's telling me for Leo. It's like, nah, I'm not interested, or I'm not seeing anything that makes the check marks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't fit the mold kind of energy. Now, I didn't try to like dissect that shit like a frog and figure out if it's like you just being too goddamn picky. I kind of want to, but at the end of the day, I'm like, who gives a shit? If that's what they're doing, they got to figure that out for themselves. It ain't that important. Hopefully, you're not doing it like that. It don't feel like that off. Like the first, as I talk about it, I don't feel that way about it. I just feel a lack of effort towards it, like a big one, like a fucking huge one. Here we go. Let's see. Show me something else for Leo. What we got for Leo? One of my crazy readings, that's all. Here we go. Leo. Somebody's tired of fighting or arguing with somebody. Somebody's sick and tired of fighting or arguing with somebody. It's either fighting, arguing, or if you don't fight and argue, just feeling silenced. I definitely feel like you could be silenced. What the hell? Here we go. What do we got? Two came out. The Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Wands upright. What do you want me to say to Leo? You don't want to go in? I'll take it. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Two of Swords. Hold up. Seven of Wands. You're sick of damage control with people. That's what it says. You're like, fuck that. I ain't got time for it. Queen of Pentacles is reversed. The Queen of Wands is upright. It's almost like if you were willing to put work or energy in a situation, you're making a decision. If it's not there or it's not going to be understood, fuck that evil darkness. Fuck that and let them kind of bask in the energy. I'm not going to sit and wait. Some of you could be also, you're waiting for the right opportunity to be like the rainbow to show up for you. The light at the end of the tunnel in a relationship. Because it ain't been showing up, and you fucking know it ain't been showing up. I'm done. It ain't been fucking building. Three of Pentacles, it ain't working. You ain't trusting a situation or even balancing it, putting time and effort towards it. You give me a fucking crazy energy, like you're coming off guarded, but you're not really guarded. What is that shit? You're just not putting the work towards a victory or being emotionally appeased, entertained, aroused, whatever. When it comes to the love situations, it's just like, meh, what love? Why am I going to put my time and energy there? Some of you may have had a connection around you that was a friend or somebody that wanted to get with you. Woo-hoo. Somebody you know, or somebody that knows you, that knows somebody may have wanted to come like, hey, what's your Leo friend about? Like recently is what that makes me feel like. Here we go. Past 6 months, 8 months, whatever. Here we go. Eight of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Love is reversed. The Hangman's reversed. But the Four of Wands and the Lovers is upright. You just give me like, I don't want to commit towards somebody where it's going to be like playing that fucking game. What is that game with the fucking doctor? And if you touch the edge, it's like, you just don't want to commit to like, we're going to get zapped and shit. And you're picking up the bones out of the body. I don't know what the fuck that game is. I was probably 4 years old or 8 years old when that shit came out. Who fucking knows? It probably came out before I was born. Some people are like, what is he talking about? Here we go. Five of Pentacles. You haven't been excited. You have like no excitement or carry on right now. With the Seven of Pentacles reversed, with trusting or developing a relationship around your general vicinity. It's like it's not in there's nothing in nothing feels like it's on the table, is what it's telling me. The Page of Pentacles reversed. I'm not surprised. Not emotionally not wish fulfilled. Don't see things switching out. Queen of, been silent about how you feel. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, wanting to play, but at the same time not wanting somebody to fuck with you. Three of Swords reversed. Manifest. You're in more of like, I need to manifest things that I can trust going towards. If you can't trust it, you won't bring it in. You're not going to bring it in. If it shows you the past, it's not coming. 10 of Cups, you're like, no, you can't show up for me like that. You're not about that, and that's what you trust right now. Could be a lady in that energy or a guy that wants to take risks, but it's still in the transition of trusting the risks or being emotionally available to move in that direction. Because things haven't made you as quite as happy as you've wanted. You haven't felt like the change has invited itself in or showed up or been there like you wanted it to come towards you or you move towards it. And you know it's what you've wanted all along. That's your card. You know that's the Tournament card. That's you knowing. I'm done. Put a fucking... It's been too fucking much bullshit. Bullshit. So you've stayed out of it. You've said, you know what? Let me work on me, damn it. Kind of energy. If it ain't willing to work with me, I ain't working with it. Fuck that. Stay at a distance kind of energy. That's where you've been. Maybe. That's what it's telling me. Here we go. All right. Once again, I let my cigarette burn out. I better stop smoking when I'm live. I go through like a fucking half a pack, not a whole pack. Fucking talk more than I smoke, which is good. I mean, it was pretty smoky earlier. I was fucking like, oh, couldn't believe I could breathe in here. It was like, can you see me? Looked like I had sage fucking burning on every corner of this table. Here we go. All right. Let's do this. All right. Virgo. Virgo. 1/16/45. All right. 1/16/45. I tried to drink the coffee slow. I knew I should have bought a large. And then I'm like, what the fuck? I paid like 25 cents or 20 cents more for a large earlier. Why the fuck did I buy a medium? Because I thought a medium wouldn't be enough. Okay. Virgo. Here we go. Virgo. After I'm done shuffling. Give me a second. I got to respond. Here we go. Virgo. Didn't want to go. Okay, so you could be focused on. I feel like either some of you are focused on bringing more towards and like fun with kids or family. Well, some of you that's just if you don't have kids, you're just wanting to bring in more emotional excitement or like stay like focus on a healthy, happy path emotionally. Feel committed to it kind of energy. Where if you have kids, they've been a lot of your high priority or focus, is what it's telling me, especially if it's 2 or 3 kids. Here we go. What else is here? Could it be young kids? They could be like almost teenagers or 1 or 2 is young and the other 1 or 2 is older, whatever. 7 of Cups, the World card, the 6 of Swords. King of Pentacles, Shaman. Ooh, what is that about? The world reverse. What happened? Somebody tried to take you for a ride. You give me either somebody tried to take you for a ride or kind of didn't value your interests. Now, if you're like a single woman out there, they probably didn't value your interests or listen very properly towards what you had to say. It made you feel like, well, this was a waste of time kind of energy. Now, if that's not the situation, there could be a situation where somebody you were with for a while, energy that makes me feel like you were tied or invested for a while. It stopped working. The happiness started to get blocked or the sun started to go behind that hill. The Queen of Wands and the Queen, you have the Queen of Wands reversed. It hurt like a son of a bitch. You have the Queen of Swords reversed, and then you have the Page of Swords reversed. It feels like somebody, it's almost like somebody was putting a dagger in, but they kept putting more daggers in, like that 10 of Swords energy. Whatever. 4 of Wands, the Hermit reversed. They made you feel like you had to juggle or you couldn't trust or know what to do next for some of you. That 4 of Wands, that Hermit reversed, the 2 of Pentacles, the Magician, Ace of Wands. They gave me this person's given me an attitude where it's like they were like, well, fuck you, you figure it out. This might have happened to you. This doesn't have to be last week, 2 months ago. This could have been a year, 2 years ago, whenever the fuck this was. You have somebody didn't either see you bending towards working with them or they weren't going to bend for you energy. I don't know how else to fucking say this, but that's what it's showing me in your tarot cards. that Page of Wands, that Death card, the Four of Swords, the Devil upright. Then when it comes to emotions or trusting, moving towards it, or feeling like it's the right thing of change, it didn't move. It felt like it felt like it stayed. Like two people couldn't meet eye to eye in a situation. Some of you, this could have been parents not believing in you. Some of you, this could have been a love situation that went down the fucking toilet. It feels like it could be either one. I'm going to say what I'm feeling, and it feels like it could be either one. Somebody didn't trust the situation. Somebody emotionally shut it down. King of Cups is reversed. Definitely emotionally shut it down. Let go of the situation. Once it became something they were aware of, they decided to fend for themselves. This could have been you too, by the way, wanting to balance things out on your own, wanting to learn on your own, wanting to take your own risks, escape situations, not wanting to feel like other situations, could really slow you down. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Three of Cups, Five of Wands, Star, King of Swords. It's almost like you feel like you couldn't trust situations or people around you is what it's telling me. You give me an energy where it was like people didn't trust me to be able to do more for me. You remind me like Gemini shit. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe you got a Gemini moon. Maybe you got a Gemini rising. But you remind me of Gemini shit a lot. It's different, but it's still similar is what I'm getting here. So you may have went through situations that were just really difficult. I feel like you I don't feel like you phased like flipped a light switch and went in the dark on a situation, but I feel like you learned how not to pay attention. I feel like unless it had to be addressed, you just stayed away from it, is how I pick it up on you. You also may have had problems with allergies or recently being sick. I'm picking up, you could have got sick recently. It could have been your nose, your throat, or like something with your ears hurting, fucking bad earache. If it's not that, it could be your neck back here in the middle, the very lower end of like the bottom part of your neck could have been hurting when you turned your head. You could have just slept wrong. I don't know, but I'm getting something with your face and the back of my neck starting to hurt. And you could have also felt like you've been getting migraines or headaches. Here we go. Fuck, it's too much. I gotta stop focusing on Virgo. I don't want any more. Here we go. Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, King. You got tired of shit. It tells me straight up, you got tired of shit. Shit that didn't trust you or you knew you couldn't trust working with. Eight of Wands, it was not working with you. You weren't willing to work with it. So you had to stop. This is stop energy. S-T-O-P. Go to the next one. Seven of Pentacles. Had to look at the investments or start to trust yourself a little bit more. Not be upset about it. You couldn't be upset about it because you have the Eight of Swords, recognizing someone would fight for you. And if anybody was going to fight for their happiness, it needed to come from you. It needed to come from you. Nobody else. You. Here we go. Or the happiness that's around you. You give me like people didn't treat me right or believe in me. But at the end of the day, I think you had like a rock shell on or something. You fucking had like a coat of armor on, because this part makes me feel like you didn't let them break you down too much. Might have upset you for a while, but it didn't get all the way to the core. It might have stung in the beginning, but I feel like you worked your way out of that bullshit, is what I'm getting for you. You weren't going to let that hold you back. Here we go. Show me something for Virgo. You may have struggled or worried about finances for a while until you figured out what you were going to do as well. When it comes to the past or securing stuff, you made sure that you weren't going to let people that you couldn't invest in or didn't trust you move back towards you. Good for you. You definitely said, fuck off with that. The World reverse and the Six of Swords reverse is telling me you said, no, you ain't coming back around. I'm not putting up with that again. Eight of Cups is upright. The Moon, and you won't deal with it. Five of Cups is you remembering how it made you feel. The Queen of Wands is here for why. You're more about finding solutions and action right now, putting the work into figuring out what's worth the time to celebrate with. That's the energy you're showing me. These 4 upright cards, that's the judgment you're looking towards. You're like, no, it's gotta make it's all gotta come equal, or I don't want it at all. At fucking all. No fucking way. Get away from me kind of energy. Back off. I'm not gonna play games. I'm not going to invest in a situation I can't fully trust. Like, nope, I'm not gonna get up in my head. You're not. You're not. I'm done. I was like, I'm so grateful for that part right there, because it's like I'm sitting here and I'm like, when is Virgo going to show up upright? And there you are. It didn't take long. Literally 2 cards. I think I looked at what card did I look at? I looked at you're not giving into a situation, and I'm like, they're going to show up, and there you are. Fuck, 3 cards later, you're there to it, because you want shit to be real. You want it to be even fucking Steven, crystal fucking clear kind of energy. And you're not afraid to know what you want. 4 of Swords. You're not afraid to remember the bullshit you went through, the deceit, the 4 of Swords, the headaches. I just fucking got a headache or like a slight migraine. They maybe came in, came out. I feel like whatever tried to distort you or emotionally manipulate or take advantage, you made sure you just went in a fucking different direction. You give me like, nah, fuck that bullshit. And you cut off the direction from coming back around too, it's telling me. Knight of Cups reversed, because it doesn't excite you. The Tower card with the Magician and the 3 of Pentacles. It's more or less you seeing what needs to be fulfilled for changes for you to go accept them around or to move towards those victories. Like, if there was a roller coaster you could go on and you felt like it was going to be like Final Destination motherfucking 12, and the fucking thing's going to go off the hinges and you're going to get decapitated and your leg's going to be hanging out a fucking tree and your toes are going to be fucking in somebody's fucking sandwich while they're taking a bite and shit. You didn't take the ride, or you're not willing to take the ride, is what it makes me feel like. That's one fucked up, crazy analogy. I get it, but here we go. You may feel a little bit at a distance with opening up again, though. It's telling me, or lack of patience with giving focus to moving in that direction. It's also saying for Virgo, you feel more money obligated or family oriented. So either you're thinking about family, you're hoping the best for family, you're wanting to do something good for you, to provide for family, or show them you can do it on your own, but maybe also to give back to them. Some of you, there's a lot of energy. Hold up. You have a very similar reading to Gemini, where it's like, whoever didn't trust me or didn't believe in me, I won't let them back around, but I still want them to hear about that I did it, or I can do it all on my own. You have a very independent fucking, like, I can't break this. I'm gonna break the silence on it. Your shit's mad independent. Like, I want them to know about it, but I don't want them calling me or texting me. Fuck that. I heard enough, or I found out enough, or I seen enough firsthand kind of energy. Ooh. Why do I feel like some of you got to start making sure you're eating better? I don't know where the fuck I'm picking this up from, other than it ain't the tarot. Make sure you're eating enough. I just got really fucking hungry. All right, here we go. We're gonna move on to Libra. Shit, where am I at? I am way behind. Libra, 129.30. Libra, what do we have for you? Straight to the point for Libra. What is the message for Libra? Straight to the point for them. Straight to the point for Libra. This shirt's mad old, by the way. Like, if you look at the collar, it's fucking like all ripped and shredded in the front and back. I've had this shirt for like 10, 12 years. Long fucking time I've had this shirt. And I'm like, I'm never getting rid of it until there's holes in like areas where people are like, is he homeless? I mean, damn, it's almost on the verge of it. I still won't give it up. It's faded to shit. I just like that I've had it so long. Pulled it out the closet, like, I still got that fucking shirt. It's probably older than I just aged it, to be honest. I mean, literally, there's 2 pieces here and they're like separating. Like, I could probably split. I ain't gonna fuck it up anymore. It's fucked up. In the back, it's definitely separating over there, especially. It's ripping up. But I'm like, wow, it's made it. Here we go. Libra. 130 even for Libra. Libra. What's the message for Libra? Okay, let's see where we go with here. Some of you are really going to be, you give me like it's going to be do it or don't do it energy. And I feel like a lot of you are going to do it. You showed up. You showed up. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. I feel like there's been things you want to see progress or success with. It's a matter of you taking action or sticking to what you want. It's almost like if you want it bad enough, you're going to get it. I almost feel like the answer I'm supposed to give you is if you want it bad enough, if you make up your mind, 2 of Wands, yep, it is a 2 of Wands reverse. If you make it up your mind that that's what you want, you'll get that happiness. I'm done. The Magician's the next card. You'll get what you'll get what you want. This is you're going to get what you want. But you're going to have to put a lot of work and effort in it. You give me like I can't take no for an answer for a situation. Some of you that's just work oriented. I did also pick up some of you may end up a little more busy from now into Libra season. Or being asked, there may be more things asked of you. Future prediction for you. Here we go. 7 of Pentacles, the Queen, the 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Could be from a child or somebody that you're separated from. Feels like it's for somebody. It feels like somebody younger than you. I'm just going to put it out there. It feels like I'm going to say younger than you, whatever. Whether it's a child, somebody younger than you, friend, lover, whatever it is. I don't care if it's ex, old friend, child, somebody you know younger. It's going to be putting more. Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? You may hear from them if you're not already in conversation with them. Especially if you have been taking your time from moving towards things of emotional excitement. If you have not moved towards a relationship, I bet somebody's going to be like, well, they're not involved with anybody. They've got free time and they can help out. Somebody may ask you to help out. I feel like someone's coming to ask you, like, hey, can you do this? Could you do that? Here we go. Show me something else for Libra. Straight to the point. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Why is that the first two here? Over my hand. I'm done. I'm done. I already told you. If you want it bad enough, you can build it. You can get it. The King of Wands, if you're passionate, if you're creative enough, if you're open to the idea of everything. If you tell yourself you want something bad enough and you trust it bad enough and you put the work towards it, I guarantee you end up with it. I guarantee you end up with what you're asking for. Some of you, I feel like it's about reining in more success. Some of you, it could be love. Some of you, it could be both. Some of you, it feels more. I feel so attached to success versus love, though, for some reason. Why do you keep getting this? Clarify the 7 of Wands. Why does this keep showing up for you? Okay, you got, I think, 3 that hopped out. Let's see. The Sun. Oh my God, you're going to be fighting for happiness and to prove something. It's almost like you want. You give me like I don't need to prove anything to anybody else. Energy, but I want people to see it. Energy. I want it to be shown. I want them to look back at a situation or identify this shit. Some of you, it's just I want things to work out energy, whatever that's about. The Shaman's reverse, the Empress, not be stressed out, get things in balance, and start. You want things to start. So clearly, you need things to change and start over. I need to start over, and I think it's going to be with brand new fucking people. I just put it out there. I feel like it's with brand new energy. It's definitely not with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you may have been attached to. Knight of Cups, the Hangman. Next card reversed is the other sign. It's either not with a fire sign or it's not with an air sign. Definitely not with that fire or air sign. It didn't work. It didn't work, so it's not going to work. You try again, and you'll realize it's not working. Your message is more or less like, I feel like you're finding I feel like you're becoming grounded and trying to find your resolution to your victory and success. You also make me feel like I'm supposed to say I'm nobody's fucking option. You give me that energy like acid rain just poured on me and I melted. Like you give me like I'm nobody's fucking option energy. Silent treatment about knowing that. What? Jesus, here we go. Ace of Cups, the Devil reversed, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords. You've stopped letting situations in love get in your way or hurt you. You were the sign that if I had to say I'm done, you're done. You were done right for a while. You've either been like this for a while or that's how you've been feeling for a while. It's what it's showing me. That Ace of Cups, the Devil reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Hermit reversed, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, not trusting it, Queen of Swords, definitely not trusting this shit. Ace of Pentacles, the Foundation, the Investment, the Three of Swords to the Seven of Cups. It doesn't fucking even excite you anymore. It's more of a challenge or an upset, the Ten of Cups reversed, that you feel unpractical to put work and effort or time towards. Judgment, you're not doing it, it's telling me. You don't trust it. You don't feel like it's going to bring you, there's your card, balance. You feel like it's going to bring you headaches, problems. It's going to put you on guard again. It's just going to be a situation that stops. Communicate starts, we move towards it, and then it fucking falls apart. And I don't feel like you want to be in that energy. Knight of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're striving for the workaround right now, or the change or the excitement right now. You're more trying to value what you should invest in on your own. And you've probably been riding that wave for a spell. That's what I'm seeing for you. Here we go. You're like, I'm not letting shit get to me. Libra, tell me, if you said that's not true, I know you fucking lying. All right, let's keep going. I like saying that. All right, Scorpio, 138.55. All right, 138.55. Here we go. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna run with that phrase for a while. I know I am. That's my new shit. Scorpio, straight to the point for you. What do we got for Scorpio? I'm going to be a little bit early. So it's all good. Might take me a while. I got to go, do dad things after this. So, okay. To put up the timestamps. Here we go. Oh, come on. Like that? I don't want to. No, I'm not doing it. We're not doing that today. I am not taking it like that. It was too, I don't know. I don't like it. Nope. Try again. Show me something for Scorpio, please. Actually help the time be more close to accurate. Good. Ooh, that. Let's see where we go with this. Wow, they're coming out in clumps for you. Obviously it needs to happen like that. You're in a good. I feel like you're at peace, or you've become very aware of who you are, or you're learning to figure this out emotionally. You're going deep. You have deep energy. It's almost like you're trying to focus on all these new beginnings or all the success, and having new beginnings and success at the same time as going through a very, very spiritual situation. I got to see what these are. I'm so curious now. I'm curious what you got over here. You're not upset. You're not hurt. You're not attached to situations or people or the displacement of something that's unhealthy. It's almost like I feel like you've played with it too many times, or you're not going to be distracted by it. Is how you make me. Is what you're making me feel. Like I will not be fucking distracted. You can't distract me or deter me into that direction. You're like, no, goddamn it, no kind of energy. I feel that strong on you. Knight of Wands with balance. Clarify these two, please. You're more figuring out how to move towards balance and new beginnings and being successful while you do it. Three of Cups. Relationships, whether they're around you or not, it doesn't upset you. It doesn't you could give a fuck less whether it's there or not. That's your energy. Point fucking I don't shoot me with a paintball gun, but that's what you're telling me. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, nah, whatever. If it's whether it's gonna work or not, clarify that though. You're okay with letting things go that you feel like you can't work with or don't trust or you don't. If it doesn't feel like that slice of pie is yours, you're like, you eat it. You're like, you eat it. I don't care. Like, what is this? I feel like you're not letting things affect you. This makes me feel like you could be going through a lot of effects of trying to find more internally who you are or why the world is the way it is or why we're here. You could be doing something like that while you're trying to build and achieve success. Some of you, it's build, achieve success, take care of family, and figure out more on like a fucking crazy spiritual enlightenment energy. Here we go. The Emperor, then King of Wands. Some of you, if you feel like you've kind of fallen off or gotten lazy, you're probably trying to come out of that. That King of Wands reversed with the Two of Wands makes me feel like you were being productive with the Emperor in front of it. But then the King of Wands, Emperor's upright, King of Wands is reversed, Two of Wands. Like you kind of fell off the horse of being proactive or very, I feel like the things that you were doing that were showing success, you may have backed off on, or maybe you're sleeping too much. You're doing something. You're holding back a little bit somewhere. Whether you're not getting enough sleep or you're sleeping too much, it's something like that. It does feel like sleeping too much. The World, or putting too much time into something when you should be sleeping. Some shit like that. The World reversed, the King of Swords, the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles. The Strength card is reversed, and your stability. What is this one? Some of you might have had a recourse with both parties. Women and men had issues with both. It's just telling me you might have had issues with women and men. Not just women, it's both. They're both on the table. Might have had issues with women and men. And it's like, I don't feel like you're willing to sacrifice time, energy, or air towards the situation. I feel like you're just like, no. Like, gotta do something else. I'll focus on something else. I almost get like you don't have the energy to even give to that. Here we go. Two of Swords. You have like I'm not gonna give in, whether I'm understood or not understood. I will let go. But that King of Swords to the King of Wands to the Fool to the Two of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, you may feel like it's been really hard to reap the benefits of situations. Yeah, you feel like you're at a loss with that. The Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you know what you want, but it's been hard to get everything that you want. And I feel like you're learning to trust, not letting things get to you, and just let things change as time goes on. And it's people. You're letting new people around you. You're vibing with new people. You're mingling with new people. That's what it's telling me. You're fucking doing it all. You're not playing with the old fucking energy. It's all new shit for you. It's new. And you're aware that you're doing that. You also may be not having as good of communication with certain people close to you as you used to. Either sex is going through that too. Here we go. Scorpio. Some of you may have felt like there were situations around you that you couldn't trust. And some of you, this is younger people. Younger people. There were people around you couldn't trust that were younger than you, or just acted younger than you and they were older than you. It's one of the fucking two. I'm kind of done with this, but that's what it's telling me for you. Straight to the point. I feel like it's not about you seeing shit for what it is. I feel like it's you just moving on and letting it go and not letting it do anything for you or worrying about it. You're like, why the fuck am I going to worry about that shit? Who gives a shit kind of energy? Like, I don't have time for that. There's too many things I've got to put time and energy into. Go to the middle page. So if things were fighting against you, you're rushing away from that energy. You're like, no, fuck that. If this didn't work out, I'm not going to get stuck fighting or arguing. I need to develop what I want. You know that. You're aware of this shit. There's your card. You're not going to stop investing in the things that are important to you, but you're not going to let old energy fuck with you while you deal with it. That's the energy I feel for you. You're very you have a very like entrepreneurial spirit right now, or you have for a while. Whatever you're attached to, you're not, once you've become attached to it, it's hard to let go of it, even if you feel like, oh, I got to put time and energy into it, because it's about how much you love it. That's what I see for Scorpio. Here we go. Maybe that's going to hit home for some. That may be a very specific one for Scorpio. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Saggy, 147. Sagittarius is 147. Here we go. 147. Jeez. Here we go. Somebody may need, on Scorpio's reading, to watch out for their tires. Make sure they have either enough air in them or they're not dangerous in your vehicle. Make sure your tires, Scorpio, tires either, don't need to be changed, not rotated, changed, or they have enough air outside of your tires, alignment, whoever that's for, in your vehicle. Make sure that's correct. Or it's time to go down the road. A road no one's on, straight road, flat road, no bumps. Let go of the wheel, see if the car goes straight, or the SUV. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now, Sagittarius. I said 147. It's going to be 147.35. Sagittarius. Wow. That was like different. I mean, that was kind of, you got a bunch that came out. So far, it's just a story of something didn't work out. Something transitioned. It made you focus on being more successful, or made you more successful. It's almost like something didn't work out because you needed to focus on becoming more successful on your own, or you were handed success because of the loss of something else. That may not ring home to everybody. But if somebody needed the transition of success as well, was worried about it. There's a worry energy over there. I feel with that Death card and that King of Pentacles. Wow, over here, it's just telling me something wasn't working, so you had to start making things work. Money came a big part of your story. It's trying to tell me. What the fuck? Here we go. Here we go. 10 of Wands reversed. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you had a lot of struggles with money, and you had to figure out how to get out of that situation and make the best of it while it felt like it was not working. Either one, lady or man. When I look over here, it feels like it's both. Here we go. Star, you had to manifest like your dreams. I feel like some of you conquered this. I get like you achieved it. Energy. You pulled it off. I get a weary or worried energy on that Death card, like you were worried about it. Here we go. 3 of Swords. Not trying to focus on the heartbreak or the outcome of a situation that didn't work out for some of you. Whoever was heartbroken, could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could have been a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo that you separated from. The Magician, somebody you didn't trust, maybe a Cancer sign, whatever sign the fucking sign was, not irrelevant to me. What I'm going to tell you is whatever didn't work out, I feel like your emotions couldn't keep you stuck in a situation or feeling like, heartbroken, hurt. What happened? Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Emotionally feeling at a distance with communication and love or balance in a situation. And that's probably why it was easy to recognize I can't just work towards a situation that's dead or like beat a dead horse, but I can work towards success or what's good for me or rebuilding. You have a rebuilding energy, big time. Six of Pentacles, creating that balance. Four of Swords, not being worried about it. The Empress, nurturing it. Five of Wands, it's what needed to take place is what your reading's telling me. This is something where you had to go through this experience, as scary as it fucking was. It's almost like you may have been in a situation where you weren't making, woman or man, you weren't making the money. The other person was doing better than you, but now you had to do it all on your own. That's fucking tough. Here we go. You learned. You didn't let the situation that was unhealthy get the best of you. You started to trust, I feel like, yourself or your direction. Even if you were worried or nervous about the outcome. The Moon and the Three of Pentacles, it's like walking in the dark and hoping to find, find the reality or the solution. Being nervous about it. The Shaman, not knowing if you could trust it. Needing to start over. The Fool card. I feel like you took it. I feel like you got it too. Why is this here? Some of you may have felt like I can't find love, but I can find myself. Is how this reading's coming out. I'm done. Nine of Cups. I feel like some of you got in an energy with the Two of Swords. I feel at a distance. I feel at a loss with love. But I can find my emotional contentment or know where to put my energy. The Wheel, move on energy. What else do you have? Knight of Pentacles and trusting what? You had a hard time trusting moving in this direction. And I feel like you felt like your hands became tied or you had to let go. You give me I can't stay stuck here energy. I can't be stuck in this bullshit energy. I got to accept change and just move the fuck on. That's how your reading's coming out. Five of Cups reversed. It's not bringing in any wish fulfillment or happiness or excitement. Maybe you had that aha moment, that epiphany moment. Queen of Cups. Maybe you became emotionless to it. Maybe you got sick of it strangling you mentally, or being something that gives you that fear fact or that anxiety. I feel like you just had to emotionally disconnect from it. Just cut away. And Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Learn to invest in who? You. With that Seven. Not where you've been, but what you need to focus on, what you can. Because it feels like something something became complete. Like you went through a completion, and it felt like it feels like it gave you that knockout blow that you weren't ready for, or made it to where you knew it was going to take a lot of work and effort to do everything you had to do or go in a new direction. I don't think it stopped you though. No, because it just made you focus on what was important. That's what it did. I'll be right back. Okay, give me 1 second. Hey, what's up? Hey, I'll be there soon. I'm almost finished, all right? I'll be there soon. All right. I'll be there soon. Take 1 second. Right. Okay. So this is where I'm at with Sagittarius. Thank you for the super chat, Alban. I appreciate it. Some of you may have felt like you give me like either a fire sign wasn't paying attention to you or an air sign wasn't paying attention to you or wasn't emotionally investing in you, putting work and effort towards you. Definitely a fire sign, air sign. I feel like you felt like when it came to getting a celebration or being committed or getting communication, it was done. It stopped being the effort. It stopped being the trust. I feel like this just means it hurt. I feel like it stopped working out, or you stopped giving into it or working with it or being around it. Now, that may not be for all of you, but that's what it's showing me. This is what I see for you so far, Sag. We're going to give you some more. All right. I appreciate that. It's a very nice super chat. And thank you for anybody else who super chatted, who likes or subscribes to the channel. Sagittarius, give you a little bit more. Two of Wands. Clarify those two. Didn't want to go. Okay. I get like it's not trying to tell me it gives me like you felt left out or you felt at a distance. You knew what you wanted to gain from a situation or emotionally how you felt about a person, that it wasn't working out. Definitely could have been a fire sign. I'm gonna tell you, fire sign, earth sign, air sign. I'm sticking with fire, earth, air. Some of you may be water, but it don't feel like water. It don't feel like water. It feels like goddamn fire, air, or earth. Five of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, Love upright with the Empress upright, and then the structure. Ace of Pentacles reversed, building is upright, but why? Could have had a falling out with a Capricorn too. Whatever. The Moon. This is a couple stories here. Either somebody was attracted to somebody else and you seen it for what it was, or they couldn't make up their fucking mind. It's some bullshit like that, and it's getting on my nerves. Fucking love. It was a love situation, or like it was too fucking challenging for you to try to figure out. It almost made you feel like you know if you were coming or going. You know what I mean? That's not how relationships are. They're not supposed to make us feel hung or stuck to shit. They're supposed to make us feel like emotionally like it's worth moving towards, not moving away from. And I feel like it did the complete opposite. So you stop putting work and effort or focus on it because you learned I can't trust this shit. And I need to fucking manifest my beginning, my status, me, Queen of Pentacles. That's what I got for Sagittarius, you got a fucking eyes wide open fucking shit reading. Like for you, like your shit, there was no avoidance on your shit. You saw it. You couldn't hide that shit. It was written everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like it was more or less. I feel like it may have been a little nerve-wracking in the beginning until you conquered everything. That's what I'm getting for you. Like if you were in some shit where you weren't doing as good as the other person, or the breadwinner, or you're struggling with finances, they were carrying a little more weight, but they were showing lack of interest in you. I feel like you had no choice but to do it for yourself. And maybe for anybody else invested, if there's people outside of you. Something like that is what I'm picking. Oh, I'm done. We're done. All right, we're going to move on to Capricorn. Here we go. I need some, I got water here because I'm pretty much out of coffee. Capricorn's going to be 158.25. If I don't break the pen, I think I broke the pen again. 158.25. Thank you for hitting the like and subscribing. Appreciate it, everybody. Here we go. What do we got? $158.25 Capricorn. It'll probably be a little before that. I'm going to start like soon. Straight to the point for Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn? Straight to the point. I feel like telling you, get it done. Yeah, bitch. Like, I don't mean to call you out like that, but like, get it done. What are you doing? Why aren't you going towards celebrations, Capricorn? I'm going to throw cards in your face and like right at the. Oh. Now I got to go get that shit. Really? But no, like, truth and clarity, get it done. I don't think you're in your head or stuck anymore, Capricorn. You're on the table, by the way. You're the next card. I don't think you're stuck in your head anymore about situations that didn't work out. But I do pick up the energy. Why are you not going towards those celebrations right fucking now? Why? Why are you not building towards them? You tell me. Why are you not doing it? Let's see what you get. Chariot, it's time to go in that direction. Emotionally, shut it down. Definitely could have shut it down. I'm going to tell you the signs. Water so far. You could have shut this shit down with a water, fire sign. Definitely a water or fire so far sign. Shut it down. Water and fire still. Still water, and that's not enough yet. Hold on. A lot of water here. Page of Wands, definitely water or fire. Sun card upright. One more card. Who is it? Who's the? Is it Earth or is it air? Is it Earth or is it air? You show us. I'll shuffle for you. Let's see what it says. The shaman. I'm gonna no. Go to the bottom. Still fire. Some of you, it's another Earth sign. Another Earth sign. I was thinking it was gonna be air. It's showing me fucking a shitload of water, fire, and earth. Had to shut that shit down. If you dealt with an air or a water sign, you felt like they were stuck or not changing, some shit like that. Whatever. And you were over here in the corner. You were not card number 4, by the way. If you dealt with an air or water sign, you felt like they weren't changing at all or willing to change or budge. I'm going to say something that's like kind of like ballsy, but some of you dealt with the water sign and then the air sign. I just get like you were with the air first or talked to the air first and then the water showed up. Whatever. Here we go. Show me something for Capricorn. I feel like you haven't moved or trusted. Definitely 5 and 5. Trusted. There it is. 10 of Swords. New beginnings. I don't feel like you've rushed towards these yet. The love's here. Emotionally, what's going on? You have not moved towards these yet. You have not taken action, is what it's telling me. Or if you did, it didn't last. It didn't last very long at all. Somebody also, I'm getting like somebody could have felt like if they went towards an option, they felt like it was a setup. What the fuck is that? So they wouldn't do it. Whoever that's for, they wouldn't do it. I'm done. I ain't moving towards it. You're not rushing towards it. Nope. Not if it felt like a setup. The Empress reversed. You didn't trust it or it was stressing you out not knowing. 7 of Cups. You stated some of you are staying at a distance now or have recently with taking on responsibility of options or even focusing on them. Focusing on them. You're not rushing towards them or letting them near you right now, is what it's telling me. You're not doing it. It's like, I ain't got time for it, motherfucker, kind of energy. I want to be this fucking asshole, rubbing his fucking forehead, eating fucking Advil or Tylenol like Skittles. I want to focus on my independence. Emotionally, what's up? And transitioning towards what? What do you want to transition towards? Communication and real love. Real love. That's the only way you'll accept an offer. That's where you're at. It's basically got to give you like that super wow or the butterflies in the fucking gut, or you're not moving towards it. The Magician, Page of Pentacles. Especially if you don't get a lot of, you're back on the table. I'm not going to tell you. This just told me, especially if you don't get a lot of help from people. If you don't get a lot of help from people, people don't help you, or they come and go with you, this is probably for you. Here we go. You feel like you're always doing things on your own. The Empress, the 6 of Pentacles, always creating that balance and having to trust that shit. That sucks and that's tough. But I feel like that's you. I feel like that's you. I don't feel like you're desperate, but I feel like you're desperately soaked into that lifestyle or reality. Fucking A. Here we go. Page of Swords. Page of Cups. 3 of Swords. 9 of Wands. Letting go. You've had a hard time wanting to trust committing or believing the investment's going to be real or is worth the effort is what it's telling me. Holy fuck. The passion, the 7 of Swords, the shaman wants to go towards it, the investment, but the star, the 5 of Pentacles, is feeling like it's better to leave it alone so you don't get hurt again. Because that you got the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Cups up right before, the 3 of Swords reversed before that 9 of Wands. Feeling like you have to take it all or the brunt of shit. Queen of Pentacles. Why would you want to go towards something that's going to give you stress, anxiety? You don't want that. Nobody wants that. And I feel like that's been your holdback. It's held you from moving or trusting going towards shit, is what it's telling me. Or letting in the excitement of change. You might have had a hard or rude awakening to people didn't really value or love you the way it didn't feel unconditional or respected. You give me like it wasn't respected or it just wasn't enough. And it doesn't have to be one person did this to you. This may have been like a theme for you over the course of a couple of different relationships, whether they were a couple years apart or many years apart. Okay, here we go. The Hermit is reversed. Change is upright. The Star. And your emotions. That makes me kind of feel like I like this. And I was wondering what was here. It makes me feel like wherever you've been or whatever you had to go through, you're not going to let it get the best of you going forward. The Hermit is you becoming aware of the change that's necessary or needed or fit. The Star and the King of Cups makes me feel like emotionally you're ready for it and ready for that victory. I feel like you're ready to start putting effort towards it. I don't think it's trying to tell me it's not shown up yet. I don't think it's trying to say much more than it hasn't shown up yet. One more. The work hasn't shown up yet. The Knight of Pentacles. It's the first card upright. The Two of Cups. So it's like you're ready to do it, but you haven't spun the bottle towards that person that's a soulmate or the right person for you. These were the three that clarified no. They probably hasn't rushed towards you yet. I don't feel like you're upset about anything anymore. I feel like you've let go. You've released all that. You got sick of fighting on your own. So that made you recognize, well, I can do things on my own, but I'm not going to worry about things that ain't going to work out or are going to upset me anymore. I'm not going to get stuck. I'm not going to I'm not going to be damaged goods anymore. I'm going to focus on my security. As much as my security and passion are important to me, I'm not going to let it be that thing that makes me feel like I'm walking alone or hurt again. Fuck no, you're not. Knight of Wands reversed, the Four of Wands, and the past. I feel like you've healed the past. I feel like you had to come to the conclusion it was time. Knight of Cups, emotionally unavailable towards it. Why is that here, though? It might have been hard to believe it. That's what that makes me feel like. Page of Cups, strength, Three of Cups. Whatever you might have went through, Capricorn, I feel like it's going to show you a new version of yourself towards the next person. You're going to communicate different. You're going to move in that direction. And I feel like you're supposed to trust this direction. I feel like you'll feel more balanced, less stressed out, ready to engage. Because whatever was fucked up or didn't work for you before, it's no longer emotionally, it's not a match for you anymore. You're no more emotionally stuck or worried about it. I feel like your message is worry about what you're going to build or what's going to build with you going forward. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to tell Capricorn right now. This just tells me you were lied to or played with and loved too many times. That's all that tells me. And I don't think you're going to go through that again. I don't think you're going to let that happen. Because I feel like you'll take action or you'll drop it before it can do anything to make you feel depleted or dead to a situation. You feel like you give me like a very I've grown. If it's not going to make me happy, if it's not going to invest in me emotionally, it's not going to slow me down energy. Well, I can't have that. I can balance out what I do want. You give me an energy where it's like I can't say coming or going, but you're not going to stay upset or upset or waste your time. You're not going to stay upset or waste your time as you move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not. If you're a Capricorn, you ain't doing it. Like, you're so fucking come correct or don't come at all that I feel like Capricorn will see that shit a mile away. It's making me feel like there's been too much you dealt with where you'll see it a mile away and you just it's bad business. It's not good for me. I don't want it. I'm not attached to it. It doesn't need to be. I don't even need to view it kind of energy. Something like that with you. All right. Aquarius is going to be about 210. 210:45. Damn. I really liked your reading. Your reading's like enough's enough with Capricorn. Let's go to Aquarius. It almost felt like nothing can trigger Capricorn for a while. They've already had enough bullshit happen. Loss of friends, loss of lovers, loss of family. It's different for a lot of you, but it's like enough's enough. And I can't feel down, and I won't feel down anymore. Here we go. I got to go to Aquarius. Let's see what we get for Aquarius. I am so far behind with my time. I try to keep this under 2 hours. This is supposed to be like an hour and 30 minutes. Here we go. Page of Cups, Strength card, the World, Queen of Wands, the Fool, the Hermit, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Devil, and the 3 of Cups. Some of you may have felt like somebody wasn't trusting you or vibing with you or listening. I get like they wouldn't, that you couldn't break the ice with them and get them to understand shit. Or you felt that way in a situation. Either you're giving me push and pull. Like it feels over here that's apart from home, it's business, and then you're giving me home. Somebody feels isolated at home. I don't know what that's about, but the Fool card, the Hermit, the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Devil with the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Empress. That just makes me feel like emotionally it's time for you to kind of pick up your feet or make a decision to do something entertaining or fun, fulfilling energy for you over here, Aquarius. Probably lacking a good time. What's this trust about? Some of you have just said, fuck love. Your message is clear as the fucking day is long. This is you feeling intuitively like, the fuck with that. Fuck the emotions to love. Fuck the believing I can work on it or it's going to show up for me. I'm not one to say shit like this. You give me, I've given up. Maybe you're older, maybe you're younger, but I've given up on even trusting going towards shit or believing in it. Energy like that. I just feel stuck on that shit. I don't want the fucking headaches. Queen of Pentacles. I need to really focus on being more business oriented or available. I've been hanging back. I haven't been moving forward or putting work and energy towards things and you know that. So that whatever you haven't been working with, you want to, but you're not doing it. And it's different for the lot of you. Some of you it's towards love. Some of you it's towards getting out. Some of you it's towards taking action towards being available for things you need to adjust. Temperance. You've been hanging back. 7 of Swords. The Magician. And I'm done. I'm fucking over it. And it's towards, I've already said it's towards love. A lot, not all of you, I feel it's towards making the commitment or putting yourself, giving yourself the opportunity to be available towards it or be in front of it. It feels like you're not putting yourself out there and you're supposed to. Or if you want to. I'm not going to say go do what I tell you to do, but it feels like you know you want to, but you don't do it. The 4 of Cups, the Hierophant. Maybe it's a time thing. Maybe that Temperance card's about you not making time for it. You give me like they come and go too much. Or some of you it's like they come and go too much, or I don't want to be made to look a fool. I don't know who that needs to hear the Fool card shit, but it's like I don't want to be looking like a fool or anybody's dunce hat shit. King of Wands, I won't play or I won't deal with that. Like something makes you feel a little worried. It could be a fucked up situation. I'm gonna say fucked up situation. That ain't for all you, but that's for somebody else. Somebody needs to hear that shit. Here we go. The 10 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Wands. I do feel like you've let go of somebody that that became closed off or at a distance from you. It's a dude that did that to a woman. Stop communicated, stop talking, stop being available. Somebody will stop being available. It's a guy that did it too, by the way. Here we go. It's a fucking man who did that. Emperor, 6 of Wands. Stop moving towards you. Stop entertaining you. Stop giving in to you. When it came to balance, your card's in reverse. I feel like Judgment, you just shut everything off. Shut it down. Shut it down. 5 of Wands. Didn't feel like it was worth fighting for or engaging or working with anymore. 3 of Pentacles is you not trying to even entertain shit because it's in the reverse. The Ace of Swords, you having truth and clarity that if something's going to happen, you almost give me like it's going to happen on a whim and I accept it. I think you've got to aim for a higher purpose or belief for you to get it. I feel like you're saying if it's supposed to happen, it'll fall in your lap. No, you're believing something you want to believe when you could have what could be in your lap if you go after it a little bit harder. I don't feel like you're indecisive. I feel like you're just stalling or telling yourself kind of energy shit. 9 of Swords. You don't give me like you're worried about what didn't work out. You give me you're lacking the action of what can work out. It isn't about who you dealt with. The guy you thought was going to be the knight shining armor that didn't work out. It ain't about him or her, whether it's a him or her. It ain't about that. It's about the action you're going to take going forward. The decision you're going to make going forward, Aquarius. I feel like you're at a battle with that emotionally. 5 of Swords is reversed. The King of Pentacles, when it comes to, you're not believing that it's going to be the fulfillment you deserve or desire. And that's, I think, the problem. That's what I think you got to get shaked up and balanced out a little bit. Because if you want to rush towards it, it can be what you get. You know what I'm saying? It can be that thing you hold, like those coins you sold. It can be that stability. That's the stability card. But I don't think you're going after it or putting a lot of effort towards it. I really don't think you're doing that. Emotionally, you want it. It's telling me the last 2 cards I'm going to give you is emotionally, you fucking want it, but you ain't doing it. I said they were going to be the last. You ain't chasing that 10 of Cups energy. And I think you're supposed to. And I think you know this about the situation that surrounds you. That's what I have for you. Fuck, I feel like I called you out like a motherfucker. I'm so sorry. I still love you. But I just feel like you kind of like, you being stubborn, worse than a Leo, worse than a Taurus. You eating the cake and the fucking ice cream on that shit. You win in that one. You win. You know what I'm saying? That you won. There's no who wins, who loses. Aquarius, you're winning like a mother, like you running away with that shit. The Chariot. What else you got here? Where are these offers? Where's this Emperor? Where's the fucking love? Because I'm telling you, you ain't doing it. Page of Wands is you knowing that no communication. Hierophant, you knowing, what do you need? Communication. You can't lie to me. I can't lie to you. You fucking know. All right, we're done. You got me a little pissed off with you. Like, I love you, but you just pissed me off a little bit. You are my opposite sign. Shine bright. Be that star zodiac sign. You have one of my favorite cards out there. Shit, I think I like your card. I do think I like it better than I like the happiness card, but I think your card is a little bit more majestic, a little more attached to the unknown. So I kind of like that card more than mine. I think you got to like your situation or trust your situation more than you're doing. Fuck. And it was pissing me off because I know you know about yourself or that you need to do it. Because the bottom of the deck, you saying silent like a rock. And that ain't going nowhere. That ain't doing nothing for you. That's just keeping you standing still. Standing still ain't working. Page of Pentacles, that shit ain't working. You're supposed to be focused on the shit that can be working. And you're supposed to know that you can do it. You can have love. I'm fucking over this. Go! Go! All right, I'm done. I got a little too fucking crazy with your shit. But I didn't want to end yours way too early either. I actually really enjoyed that shit towards the end with you. Because it's like, you know what? I feel like you're fucking toodaloo, bitch. I gotta tell you. Like, what do you want me to tell you? You want me to fucking just blow smoke up your ass or tell you what I see? I'm gonna tell you what I see. All right. Now, don't think I'm just shitting on your sign. That's only going to make sense if you're in that energy. Don't force that energy upon you if you ain't there. Only make it fit if it fits. I may not be the person to read you today. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's another time you're supposed to connect with the channel. Who fucking knows? That's between your energy and the energy that supports you and your belief system and everything that works for you. I gotta just send a message and then I'm gonna do I'm leaving in like 5 minutes. Well, that's okay. If it didn't all resonate, that's okay. Pisces. Pisces, I'm sorry. I'll have to make this longer next time. Here we go. Six of Pentacles with the Page of Cups to the Three of Pentacles. Balance, love, or emotions. It feels more like learning to make peace where if things didn't work out, you give me like if it doesn't work out or things aren't manifesting the way I want, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Straight up like I'm okay. Star card, Two of Pentacles. You also give me like I want to be more fortunate or give more. Give and take more action. Something about learning too right now. I get learning or achieving more, gaining more success, something like that. You're aware of this about yourself and trying to work in this position. You're very focused on seeing this change or happen. Something about happen and change with these two cards going in that direction. Seven of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, the Page of Swords. You had to cut away from somebody you didn't trust. You either didn't trust a situation or you didn't feel like many situations put effort or time into you that were worth you giving time and energy to. You just don't feel it. You're not feeling it. What is it? Victories. You feel left out when it came to victories or success. You feel like you had to leave them out in the cold or they left you out in the cold. It's one of the two. For some of you, it's one way. For some of you, it's the other way. Some of you on the left side of the road. Some of you on the right side of the road. Here we go. I feel like you're awaiting a new beginning, but also not. You give me like emotionally, I can't be attached or stressed to it. What are you trying to trust? Ten of Pentacles, success, direction. You're being careful with what you let allow, like your security or how you move forward is what it's showing me. Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, King of Cups upright, the Hermit's reversed. You have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Whatever you go towards or willing towards investing in emotionally, it's got to make you. It can't make you feel any way on the. It can't give you any anxiety, fear, or regrets when it comes to putting in work. I don't feel like it can do that. It's got to. If you don't feel like it's true, you're done. You're out. Page of Wands. What do you know? You may know that you struggled with a fire, air, or water sign. And I'm done. You fucking know that the problem you had could have been a fire, water, air sign. Love, in a love situation. Felt like a love situation wasn't working. Fire, air, or water. King of Wands. The passion died. Eight of Cups. You probably walked away. You felt played with, manipulated. Nine of Swords. It got the best of you for a while. Empress. You stopped feeding it. The Empress is in reverse. You stopped letting it stress you out. And it could have been a fire sign. Three of Wands. They were at a distance, or the celebration never unfolded, never lasted. Here we go. Balance. Six of Cups. I don't feel like you have regrets. I feel like what did upset you, you no longer hold on to. I feel like how it hurt, you've released the burden. That Ten of Wands no longer is attached or has any power over you. Temperance. I feel like you silenced the problem. You let go of. You didn't want to feel defeated, but you also wanted to look in a different direction. Nine of Cups. Emotionally, I feel like emotionally it was hard to believe what you saw. or what showed itself to be not fitting for you. You learn to trust yourself, it's telling me. The high priestess, when it came to the outcome or recognizing a situation from what it was, you didn't want to believe it, is what this tells me. But you had no choice but to believe it. That you couldn't trust it. The magician. Reversed. Just said it. Here we go. Let's go. And it was with love. I'm fucking over this reading. Whether it was a fucking air, fire, water sign, it was some shit you had to see for yourself. The shaman, you had to trust yourself and transition into believing in yourself. And I think you did this. Your reading is not the longest, and I do know that, but I do have to run. I got to go get my kid and spend some time with him before I got to get him ready for school in the morning. All right. I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for the likes, the subscriptions, if it makes sense. I hope you can tolerate my energy. Be safe out there. I'll catch you later. Good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.